Hey everybody! Arglefonf here, and I am playing Star Trek Deep Space Nine Harbinger, the video game. So, I think we finished our conversation. No we haven't. Hey Jadzia.
Bannik, you managed to access Kerrig's logs. Congratulations. Dax to Cisco.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
All logs are open, Captain. Bannik cracked both ciphers.
Well done. My compliments to the
Ambassador.
Dax. The Major and I have been discussing.
I'm advocating a preemptive strike on the drones.
Strike? When?
As soon as possible. Right now.
The Major feels that we should attack the drones now, before their numbers become unmanageable. Is the Ambassador there?
Bannik here, Captain.
A report, please, Ambassador, on your progress with the Scythians.
No progress whatsoever, sir.
It's not
I'm
going
just...
well. But I found something in Ambassador Kerrig's logs that might help. He said that the Scythians value individual words and economy of language. I'm going to try that approach. Try not to overwhelm them with words.
Economy of language. Let's hope that helps. What have you learned so far?
One of them mentioned Citadel. It's a place. I don't know where.
Go on.
One of them's named Rune. Not the leader, unfortunately.
Yes, Ambassador, continue.
I told them Kerrig was dead. They didn't react much.
Please, go on.
They strongly associate the concept of drones with the action of destroy.
Not surprising, Ambassador. So do I.
Go on.
One Scythian indicated he'd like to show Citadel to us.
It's clear you need to talk again with the Scythians and learn more. Perhaps what's left of Ambassador Kerrig's logs will be of help. Cisco to Yarrow.
Yarrow here, Captain.
Ensign, are the Scythians available for negotiations? Ambassador Bannik.
Negative, sir. That is, they're not in the airlock. Captain, we have a malfunctioning airlock door here.
What
What?
do you mean?
The approach door, sir, it keeps opening and closing by itself.
Report it to engineering, Ensign, and if the Scythians show themselves, alert the Ambassador immediately.
Yes, sir. Yarrow out.
Benjamin, Bannik hasn't had a chance to.
Captain, the drones. We need to act.
That's enough! Major, you want to calmly tell Bannik and Dax your proposed plan of action?
Yes, sir. Look, the drones come here one at a time. When they're all here, they'll all attack. Why wait for that? Let's take the runabout, clean up the drones around the station, then follow the drones back to their source, destroying them one by one.
You understand what she's proposing, Ambassador?
Yes, I understand.
Dax, I take it you don't agree with Major Kira's plan.
No. We'll win the battle but lose the war. These second-wave drones are phaser-resistant. To defeat them, we'll have to use the photon torpedoes. Once we do, we'll see a new, deadlier drone appear. It's this third wave of drones that we must fear. And the sooner we attack any drone, the sooner this final wave will be upon us. If it arrives before the Defiant returns, we'll be out of surprises.
Bannik, you've heard the arguments. Your advice, please.
Okay, so who should I agree with? Do you think we should attack these drones right away, or, wait a bit? In the meantime, I'll just ask some questions. I'm live streaming this, by the way, in case you didn't know. We've got 23 people watching. Hooray! 23 people! One of them being me. I get counted twice, because I'm cool.
What do you think of Kira's idea? To follow the drones back to their source?
The drones come from somewhere beyond runabout range. I'm positive of that. We need the Defiant.
There is a deep space capable ship here at the station.
We've got a vote for no attack, and a vote to attack right away. And a vote to wait.
And it's weaponless.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
24 people if I count the little puppy who's watching. Okay, so let's say we agree with Dax.
Captain, I hate waiting as much as the next person, but I side with Dax. Let's let the drones come to us. Hope the Defiant is ahead of schedule, and prepare as best we can in the meantime.
Well-considered advice, Ambassador. No runabout mission at this time. We continue preparations for the drone attack. Dax, see if you can create a simulated mission against the drones. Get it loaded into one of Quark's holosuites.
Yes, sir.
Major, when Dax alerts you that the drone buildup is complete, you will take the Hudson. This time, we'll make sure no courier drone escapes through the wormhole.
Yes, Captain.
Bannik, our best chance of survival depends on better understanding our enemy and our potential friends. Please consider your negotiations with the Scythians as a matter of the highest importance.
I understand.
Good. Cisco out.
Thanks for taking my side, Ambassador. We made the right decision, I think.
Yeah, that's why you offered it, right?
I'd better go, Lieutenant.
Good luck, Bannik.
Oh, somebody says they've got another dog here watching, so does that increase our watch? Well, it looks like YouTube is telling me that there are only 26 people watching now. So if we include the 3 dogs, that makes 25.
Take me to the docking ring, Section 7.
Turbolifts to the docking ring are not currently functional.
Oh.
Access by main corridors only.
Promenade, Level 7, Section 5.
Okay, so another question. Do you guys want me to try talking to Quark? Yeah, I mean, do we go to the bar and talk to the people there? Do we go upstairs, try to talk to the religious person there? Do we try talking to Odo, or just move on with this storyline? Actually, I can't talk to anybody here. Johnny's just standing in place, just doing her little pose. So that takes that question out of the running. Any votes? Hey, somebody says, sure, let's just talk to these people. They're way more interesting than the people in Ops, which is basically the one person in Ops. Where is the Vedic? She's not here, huh? She's just been disappeared for a while. Is Odo? Odo's not here either. Why can I not talk to anyone? Wait.
Computer? Locate Chief of Security, Odo.
Chief of Security Odo is located.
Where?
In Cargo Bay 4, in the Habitat Ring, Level 11, Section 6.
Interesting.
Locate Major Kira.
Major Kira is located in Turbolift A.
What? I just came from that turbo lift. She wasn't there. What was that? That door just opened and shut, but nobody came out. I don't like this. Oh, I don't see Major Kira there. Where's Turbolift A, computer?
Computer?
Whatever. Okay, let's just continue with the storyline, shall we? Now, I know that we're going to come up with a scary fight scene in just a moment, I think. Could be wrong, so let's just be on our guard.
That's right. We stay patient.
What was that?
Computer?
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm gonna save my game here, just in case there's a fight scene. Fight. That's not how you spell fight. Obviously, they were wearing an invisibility cloak. Oh, okay, so that's why we can't see Major Kira. Okay, that explains it.
The Federation doesn't take kindly to the murder of one of its ambassadors.
I told you we didn't murder anybody. He was already... Come on, Kriet, are you through yet? The Tyrion!
Yep, there we go.
I think you might want to consider very carefully where you aim that phaser.
Are you talking to me?
I'm not afraid to kill you, shapeshifter, or your friend.
Got it. Okay, we did it, everybody!
It seems your anti-terrorist training has been useful once again. Lucky thing for both of us.
Yeah, everybody put on your blue shirts for
Odo to
safety.
Cisco.
Good.
Cisco here. What the hell's going on down there?
Whoa.
It seems two of our Lykotian guests became unhappy with our hospitality, Captain. Ambassador Bannik and I were just persuading them to remain.
I see. Any connection to the murder?
I intend to find out. Can you arrange to transport us to the brig?
My pleasure, Constable. On your signal. Cisco out.
So, looks like the blue guys were the murderers.
Well, I guess that solves our murder case.
I'm not so sure. Too many loose ends.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, Kerrig's case. If I wanted something so badly that I'd go to all the trouble of killing a Federation official for it, I wouldn't leave it behind in my escape. It'd help to know what it was that he was carrying. Were you able to uncover anything?
Sorry, his logs weren't clear.
Dax was able to reconstruct most of his logs. I went through some of them, but they weren't much help.
Never mind. I look forward to questioning Priet on that topic. Once the scan results come in, I'll run a cross-check on their DNA. If one of them is the murderer, I'll get some answers.
Until then, our other suspects are still suspects.
That's true. At least until the DNA scans clear them. Have you learned anything new?
I told the Scythians about Kerrig's murder.
How did they react?
They seemed genuinely upset. I think they were counting on his help.
They'll have to start counting on you now, won't they? Any other leads?
I spoke with Johnny Theron.
The Dabo girl. And?
She became upset when I told her Kerrig had been killed. I think she knew him.
The Dabo girl and the ambassador.
She says Quark is scared for his life.
Oh, really? Who wants to kill him this time?
I'm not sure. Maybe the same person that killed Kerrig? Do you remember the Lykotians from the bar? Blue ones and red ones. She said they were talking about a shipment, something valuable from the Gamma Quadrant.
There were only 3 vessels scheduled to come in from the Gamma Quadrant, Ambassador. Yours, the Scythians, and Kerrig's.
She seems convinced that Quark's involved. I don't think she likes him much.
Neither would you if you spent half your time fighting for your pay credits and the other half fighting off his paws.
She's very interested in going to the Gamma Quadrant. And I told her I'd help if I could.
How generous of you. If you meant it, I suggest you talk to Quark. Ask him about his business arrangement with Damon Mox. What else did she tell you?
That was all we talked about.
I'll look into it. I was just about to have a talk with Ms. Theron when I got the security breach alarm. Any other leads?
I met the Bajoran Vedic on the promenade.
Yes, I interviewed her earlier. She's up on the promenade again now, performing the Bajoran death chant.
Oh, hey.
I don't think it's connected to Kerrig.
Okay, so I like how we have this big scene defeating these guys, and now we're going through the list of suspects and everything that makes them suspicious. Like, we didn't just catch 2 people trying to kill us.
Death chant? But it's not for Kerrig?
I don't think so. The names she was praying over were Bajoran.
You've heard it before?
During the occupation, yes. There were a lot of deaths here then. Mostly Bajoran. The Cardassians started to ban the chants as part of a demoralization program. But the Vedics were persistent. They made an arrangement with the body disposal unit, exchanging food, even clothing, for the names of the Bajoran dead.
To pray over. Quite a risk. Do their prophets demand this ritual?
I don't pretend to understand Bajoran theology, Ambassador, but I understand grief. It comforted them. Those days they took their comfort where they could. I'll contact you as soon as the scans come in. We may be charging these two with more than just attempted murder of a Federation diplomat. Odo to Ops.
Kira here.
Ready to transport, Major.
2 Lykotians and yourself, direct to security. Affirmative. Energizing.
And Ambassador, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, that was cool, I guess. Yeah, no, that was cool. Got in a little fight. So, fun fact, if you did not save your game before that, you would be forced to restart from your last saved game. So that just takes a long time. Okay, so, we're going to talk to the Scythians now that we know how to talk to them. Hey, Desmond, Euro.
Hello, Ambassador. Made some progress, sir?
Yes. I was not killed today.
Yes, I didn't kill the Lykotians.
Yes, sir. We were alerted. Sounds like a close call. The Scythians, sir. They're waiting in the airlock. They've been arguing, sir.
Oh my, arguing?
What have they been arguing about, do you know?
The leader has been chewing out the other one, I guess.
Very slowly.
One of Kerrig's logs said the key was to be brief. Use a minimum number of words when talking with the Scythians.
That might work.
Have the Scythians tried to come out or talk to you?
No, sir. They've been waiting to talk to you.
Open the airlock, please.
What's your plan, if I may ask, sir?
To try to talk like they do. Say 1 or 2 words only, 3 at the most. Desma, you'll have to do the same, as long as the airlock is open.
Understood. Here we go.
I think this is gonna work. This is gonna work, everybody.
Bannik. Wait. Rune.
Those are their names, sir.
Yes, Ensign.
Wayne and Rune. Okay, so, drones.
Drones.
Drones. Home. Travel.
Travel?
Traveling to home?
Travel where?
Travel. Home. Travel Citadel. Sacrilege.
Wait, what? Travel to home Citadel?
Travel to Citadel?
Destroy Citadel.
Travel to Citadel.
Destroy Citadel.
Now wait a minute.
Citadel drone factory.
Factory.
Oh. So, we figured stuff out, everybody. Okay, so, the Citadel is a drone factory. A factory where all the drones are made.
Location.
Far. Forbidden.
But you'll let us go, right?
Forbidden. Why forbidden?
Warlord evil. Unspeakable.
Evil warlord there.
Warlord.
Havoc. Blasphemy.
Oh no!
I think that Rune is gonna get chewed out again. Poor guy.
Can I talk to them again?
They're still here, sir. Ready to try it again? Stand by.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Meeting.
Speak.
Station. Danger.
Deep Space Nine in danger?
Danger. To Deep Space Nine?
Deep Space 9.
Drones, danger.
Drones, destroy.
Yeah, they do. They certainly do.
Win, destroy station.
Soon, swarm.
That's not good.
And Harbinger.
Harbinger? What?
How, destroy station. Station, protect. Stop drones.
Blind.
Blind. How? Make fog.
Dust.
Dazzle drones?
Theta.
You blinded drones. With Theta?
Show. Punishment.
Uh-oh.
Tell me more about Theta.
Confess. Honor.
Ensign?
Sir?
Any suggestions?
I really think it's time to say goodbye.
Well, it's time to say goodbye.
I need to know more about Theta.
Walking.
Good try, sir.
Well, so much for that. Now, I don't know what the trigger is for this next part of the game, but I'm going to save anyway. Because I think maybe it's I just have to leave and go back, and then I can talk to those Lykotians about something new. Yeah, that guy is definitely hiding something. Maybe. Okay, let's see if that's given them enough time to for plot developments to happen. Or not, I guess not.
Well, that was an experience. The leader has strange manners, sir.
Yes, Ensign. I'll report to Ops. Carry on.
Okay. Never mind. Game wants me to report...
Warning. You are attempting to enter an emergency containment field.
Game wants me to report to Ops. Okay. How do I escape? Where am I? Hi, Yarrow. Nice hair. There we go. Okay, so we have to go all the way back to Ops. And this is sort of a problem with the game. Minor problem, not like the worst problem ever, but... You know, we have to take several minutes in order to get from one side of the space station to the other. And I get it. You wanted to be cool and have the space station look exactly like it does in the TV show. That makes sense. But this is still taking forever.
Computer? What's my current location?
You are currently located in the habitat ring, level 11, section 6.
Is this working? The turbo lift is not working, I guess. Oh wait, whoa guys. Major Kira. We found her. Have you...
Envoy. I mean ambassador. We're still having a little...
Carlton, Kira. Major, I've got the primary shaft couplings realigned now. You want to try it again?
Affirmative. Where can I take you, ambassador?
You can take me anywhere. I mean, Ops.
Ops, please.
Computer. Maintenance override 771. Ops. Damn! Kira to Carlton. It's
still failing in Section 12.
I see it. Hang on.
I'm sorry, Ambassador. This should only take a minute. It's these old Cardassian systems. Once they're down, you have to drag them, kicking and screaming, back online.
So let's just sit here and awkwardly stare at each other, okay? So, what do I think about the murder? Sure.
About the ambassador's murder.
I know this must be difficult for you. When I was in the Bajoran Resistance, my cell leader was tortured to death by the Cardassians. I had to take on his role, keep the mission intact. When that happens, there's no time to grieve.
Yeah, it's tough to keep up with the Cardassians.
I'm sure Mr. Odo will track down the killer.
Oh, you can count on it. If the killer is still on this station, they're gonna wish they'd never seen Deep Space Nine. Carlton, what's going on down there?
It's a support relay on 11, Major. Looks like it was fused to the casing. I'll need the particle torch.
Well, we don't have the particle torch. No one has the particle torch. You'll have to use a hand phaser.
All right. This'll take a minute.
Another minute, okay, fine. Oh, wait. A missing torch?
Is this the same torch you asked Mr. Odo about?
Damnedest thing. It just disappeared. If it was smaller, I think it bowl dragged it off. Brian's gonna be furious if we don't find that thing before he gets back.
Gotta love how our character flirts with everybody except Kira. Aww.
Could someone have stolen it?
I was facing the only exit. I'd have been staring right at them. But it's just... There have been a lot of odd incidents lately.
Do you think it's because of the rising?
What did you say?
It's something the Vedic Rasmus told me about.
Rasmus. She's a very devoted student of the prophecies. Let's see. A cloud about the temple gates darkens rising night. Unbelievers tremble at the Harbinger's cleansing light.
So that's...
A children's rhyme. Is it a cradle song, like the Laughing Vulcan and his dog?
No. It's part of our sacred texts.
Your religious beliefs?
Yes. Our faith in the prophets is part of what kept Bajor whole while the Cardassians tried to tear us apart. The prophets use the sacred texts to instruct us and to warn us of the threats the future can hold.
Carlton, Kira.
Kira here. Go ahead.
Sorry about the delay, Major, but melted uranium is harder than a...
Then a Cardassian's heart, I know. Ready for another try?
Yes, sir. Resetting the command buffer. Go ahead.
Keep your fingers crossed, Ambassador. Computer, maintenance override 771. Ops. Good luck, Ambassador.
Well, it worked! Hey! We can actually leave now. Thanks, Kira. Okay, Cisco. Let's talk to you.
So, Ambassador, the Scythians, did they say anything about the drones?
Oh, they said a lot.
The drones come from a place they call the Citadel.
The Scythians mentioned Citadel earlier, didn't they?
Certainly did.
The junior one said it was a factory.
I'm not surprised, considering its impressive output of drones.
They indicated that the Citadel was far away, whatever that means.
Well, it's a start.
The Scythians apparently know how to blind the drones.
Lieutenant, the Ambassador is on to something.
I'm listening. Something about blind?
Go on, Bannik.
Very clearly said blind.
Continue, please.
The Scythians said dust.
Dust. Makes sense to you, Dax?
Not yet. Keep going, Bannik.
Very clearly said dust. Blind them with dust.
Continue, please.
The Scythians said theta. Does that help?
Theta.
Sounds like theta particles. Theta particles will block their sensors. Overload them, probably.
We can use deuterium.
Vent it to an auxiliary reactor and bombard it with RF.
Do it. Get Carlton to help you. We haven't much time, Bannik. The plasma disruption is winding down.
Did the Scythians say anything about the next drone attack?
They said soon. First comes a swarm, and then something they called the Harbinger.
They're positive about this.
Yes, sir. The drones seem to be relentless.
Now, we're sure Kerrig's murderer is still on the station.
Yeah?
Don't tell me. Another killing?
Oh, no. Odo has pinpointed the time of Kerrig's death. He was killed after the last transport successfully left the station. But a good hour before the Odessa, the courier ship carrying Rasmus, Johnny Baron, Quark, and those Lykotians failed to get underway.
Somehow I expected that.
Is that so? The constable feels the timing is no coincidence. That whoever did the murder planned to escape on the Odessa.
When exactly did the Scythians arrive?
Over an hour before Kerrig's death, we notified Kerrig of their arrival, but he insisted on waiting for you. So they remain suspects in this case.
Has Mr. Odo finished analyzing the DNA scans?
Mr. Odo? No, not yet. But Odo expects results any time now.
If that's all, Captain, I'll be going.
Did you know Kerrig left us some tricorder readings? Dax thought you'd be interested in seeing. Ambassador.
Ambassador?
Success with the city may give us the edge we need. If we can block.
Wow, this conversation's taking forever to load, isn't it?
Well done.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay, so is there something new with you, Dax? That's what he seemed to indicate. Captain Sisko did.
You wanted to see me?
Help me with something, Bannik. When you were listening to Kerrig's logs, did you hear any reference to Terrigen radiation?
I can't remember, sorry.
I analyzed Kerrig's tricorder scans of the devices he brought back from the Gamma Quadrant. Like everything else, the data is pretty much obliterated. But one thing did come through. Strong Terrigen radiation as the devices are operated.
Strong Terrigen radiation. What effect does that have?
Prolonged exposure has been known to cause confusion, paranoia, and eventually seizures in humanoid life forms.
That's not good.
Didn't Odo mention something about Terrigen readings here on this station?
Yes, abnormally high, constantly fluctuating.
You think the devices are operating on the station right now?
Exactly.
You're thinking what I'm thinking. The devices are connected to the drones. Transponders, maybe.
My first thought exactly. So I did a detailed scan of the station, and know what I found? No drone structures, but more life forms on Deep Space Nine than we're supposed to have. The readings were somewhat anomalous. The computer tried to convince me they were vole swarms.
Voles?
Not just any voles, Bannik. Cardassian voles. Oh, the place is crawling with them.
That's not good.
Tell me more, Lieutenant.
I'm reading 6 more life forms. Species, unknown. Locations, variable all over the station, and impossible to pin down.
I'll keep my eyes open, Lieutenant.
So, there are 6 extra people hiding on board. Probably our...
Hold that turbolift. Ambassador, step over here, please. Odo has some new information for you.
Oh, okay, fine, I'll talk to you. But I wanted to catch the 5-6 killers, however many there are.
Sisko to Odo. Constable, I have the ambassador with me.
The DNA scan results.
Yes. Kerrig's, of course. Lykotian DNA. Lots of it.
The Lykotians in the brig.
Let me finish, Captain. Lykotian DNA. At least 6 individuals. And a human female. That's it.
6 Lykotians.
And a human female.
Is that Johnny?
Johnny Theron.
The double girl at Quark's bar. She's a human female, but
But not the murdering type. You'd be surprised, Captain.
I agree with the captain. I met Johnny. She seems okay to me. So what you're saying is at least 4 Lykotians unaccounted for, still in this station somewhere. Johnny Theron mentioned a band of Red Lykotians. They overheard the Blue Ones talking about a shipment.
a shipment.
From the Gamma Quadrant. It was gonna make them rich.
You've done well, Ambassador. I've gotten nothing out of Johnny Theron at all.
You have 2 Lykotians in the brig?
Yes. You remember them. They admit to entering Kerrig's quarters, but claim he was already dead at the time. Someone seems to have told them that Kerrig was carrying something valuable.
Quark.
So Rasmus is no longer a suspect. She's a Bajoran.
That is correct.
What's your theory, Odo?
It's time for me to have a talk with our stowaways. I'll have to find them first. And Johnny Theron, being a human female, is also a prime suspect.
For a man who wanted to be left alone, Kerrig certainly had a lot of visitors.
None of my security sweeps show any sign of stowaways.
I think Dax may know why. She did a detailed scan and found extra life forms, but the readings were anomalous. The computer labeled them bull swarms.
I do see plenty of those.
Stowaways, potentially murderers. Constable, security measure Cobalt.
Measure initiated, Captain. Quark's signaling me from his bar. I better go see what he wants. Odo out.
You look concerned, Ambassador. Wherever the stowaways are hiding out, Cobalt should keep them there, until security can deal with them. Anything else, Ambassador?
What is security measure Cobalt, Captain?
Anti-intruder alert, Bannik. It's actually a Cardassian program. Modified, of course. Still somewhat extreme.
What would you like me to do now, Captain?
See if you can find Johnny Theron, and stand by for further instructions.
Thank you, Captain. I'm on my way.
Okay, so now can we go? Yes, I think we can. Brilliant.
Computer. Take me to the habitat ring, section 6.
Okay, so this is the cool part where we get to fight those killers, because we know the killers are on board. It's those red aliens, and we get to fight them and stuff, and it's cool. But were they working with Johnny? Is Johnny a killer as well? She can't be. She's my friend. I mean, she was like flirting with me earlier, so she can't be a killer, right? Obviously, that's how it works in these games. But speaking of killers, I've got some bad news for you, everybody. You know that Desmond Yara? Her shirt is red. I'm sorry, she has a red shirt. It looked like a yellow shirt, but I'm pretty sure it's a red shirt. Do.
They've sealed the door from their side, sir.
Yes, Ensign. I'll report to Ops. Carry on.
What? I just reported to Ops. Come on, game. Strange mysteries abound, then. Darn it, I was trying to spoil the super cool scene, which is coming up, but I failed. Oh well. Gotta do something here. Gotta figure out what the game actually wants us to do before we get into the maze and have fun. Okay, bad guy's no longer there. Johnny no longer in the bar. Oh, do I need to see this scene first? Looks like this might be it.
I'm telling you, it just disappeared from right in front of me.
It might help if you told me exactly what was stolen.
I told you it was a thing.
Does this thing have a use, or is it merely ornamental?
Does it matter?
Well, it has a use. I'm going to have to know what it is.
Ornamental.
Then I guess there's no real emergency.
Did I say ornamental? I meant ornamentally useful.
Quark.
What?
All right. It's a security lockout bypass.
What?
A security lockout bypass key. I just keep it in case of emergency. I never actually use it.
Odo to Cisco, we have a potentially serious security problem, Captain. There's a missing security lockout bypass key.
Let me guess. Quark,
He says it disappeared right in front of him.
just like Major Kira's particle torch.
I'm concerned.
You're thinking another shapeshifter.
I'm not ruling it out.
All right. Initiate DFI precautions. Alert your security team. And keep me informed.
Odo to Ensign Yarrow.
Yaru here.
There's a missing security.
Odo, I was just about to call you. You've got to send the ambassador down right away. I've got a situation here. One of the Scythians is banging on the airlock door.
Understood. He's on his way. And Yarrow, we've got a security situation going here. Keep yourself doubly alert.
Always do, sir. Yaru out.
You'll have to handle that Scythian situation alone, Ambassador. I need to stay here and talk to Quark.
Okay.
Computer, take me to the habitat ring, section 6.
So that's the situation that I was trying to trigger here. Sorry about that for jumping the gun a little bit. There's a dangerous situation going on with the Scythians, and the murderers have just bypassed the security, so they can basically escape and do whatever they want. Just bad things happening all around. Very, very bad. So let's get back to Yarrow. And save our game here. Again, I'm going to say it. It's red shirts always die. Let's go. Wow, she's having a conversation with these guys? Look at her face. Okay, guys, what's up? Rune?
There, you see? I told you. Ambassador, here.
Harbinger, coming!
What's the Harbinger?
Harbinger?
Cutting! Catastrophe!
Harbinger? What's that, sir? I've heard the Bajorans talk about it.
The Bajorans? What do they say about Harbinger?
Harbinger! Catastrophe!
It's been like this, sir, ever since he came out.
Depressing, isn't he, Ensign?
Yes, sir, gets on my nerves.
Why did we suddenly stop talking to this guy like the way we know he's supposed to be talked to?
Calm. Be calm.
Good idea, sir.
Murder!
Murder? Speak.
Ambassador. Weapons!
Hold on there, mister. Sir, stand back.
It's all right, Ensign. Leave him to me.
Yes, sir.
Kill.
Sir, watch out.
Kill drones?
Drones. Kill.
Kill station?
Deep Space 9.
Kill Kerrig?
Kerrig. Dead.
So there you have it. He was warning us about this red light.
Ensign! Security alert. Docking ring. Bannik.
Odo. Ensign Yarrow. The Red Lykotians.
She has just been murdered. It's tragic. And unless I'm mistaken, the Scythians just 100% just went back into their little thing and left. But check this out. This is a handheld device that they're using to make themselves invisible. Let me see. I think I need to pick up that. Can I pick up the phaser from the ground, or is that just not a thing I can do? I think I'm good. I think I'm safe. I think I'm good enough. Safe. Let me just double check. You can hear that device just going tappity tap tap tap. Actually, I think that's. I think it's like a sensor, right? The device he had on his arm must be like a sensor. And the faster it taps, the closer you are to one of these aliens. Or not. Maybe it was an invisible device. I'm still not sure. Alrighty.
All station personnel. We have intruders able to evade visual detection. They are armed and dangerous. This is a full station security alert.
Dax to security team. Phaser hits disrupt the intruder shielding. Long enough for me to get a transporter lock on. I'm standing by.
Lieutenant, the intruders have routed our communications to the station terminals. They're listening to every word we say.
I'm on it, Odo. Damn! Don't use the comm badges until I find a secure channel. Kira out.
Oh no. It's getting more ticky and talky. Got it.
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. I'm still reading Tarragon all over the station. At least 4 others.
So that's how it works. We're gonna hunt down these aliens all by our lonesome self because we're very lonesome. Man, if only those guys had been speaking more quickly, then nobody would have had to die.
Dax, I've driven them down the access tube and secured it.
Secured it.
I welded it shut. They're in the promenade.
Understood.
They're all in this area. Okay.
Captain, I'm in the docking ring now. Yarrow is dead.
Any sign of the ambassador?
I've seen him, Captain. He found a way to track the Lykotians. I can't say more. The communications net has been compromised.
Understood, Constable. Cisco out.
So I get to hunt them down myself.
No good, Captain. They're using the security bypass key. She's back here in the promenade, somewhere.
We're pulling you out of there, Major.
But
Dax, energize.
Why can't you pull me out of the promenade? Take me to safety. Take me to safety. I don't know. Trying to find the aliens. Sounded like there was one upstairs. I am so not good at this game of hide and seek, everyone. I'm sorry.
the station is under full alert. This turbolift has been secured.
Here. Got it.
Got her. She's been transported to the brig. 3 down, Bannik, 3 to go.
Security. Security to Quark's bar. We've got one of those killers in here. Odo, help.
One person in the bar, huh? Okay.
Hey, you, Bannik. Where are you? Want to get us all killed? How?
There's one of them.
Where?
Almost directly above your head. I heard him move.
Right.
Okay, so let's go around the back way. Almost directly above your head. Okay, so almost directly above the entrance to the bar. So let's sneak around from upstairs. Let's see, here. Oh, that doesn't take me into the bar. That does. Got it. Okay, cool. So how many more? Just 2? How about a thank you, everyone? I just saved you all.
Bannik, they're heading for the Scythian ship. They'll try to cut it free with the particle torch. Can you move to intercept?
Okay, heading towards the Scythian place. Okay. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. Now the only Tarragon I'm reading is heading for the docking ring.
Okay, let's do this. Got it! We did it!
Back to Odo. That's it. I'm reading Terrigan emissions at 0. Wait,
Lieutenant?
Never mind. I thought I saw a flicker in the lower promenade. Just a sensor ghost. All clear now.
Well done, Constable.
Thank the Ambassador, Captain. He's a quick shot. Computer, disengage security measure Cobalt. Authorization 094 Epsilon.
Disengaged.
Ambassador,
Yes, sir?
Dax's readings indicate increased drone activity around the station. We don't have much time before the next attack.
When can we expect the Defiant?
Not for another 36 hours at least. We'll have to handle this on our own.
What's our defense strategy, Captain?
We'll have to use every bit of firepower at our disposal. The station's defenses, even the runabouts. Major Kerrig's fitted the Hudson with some additional weapon slings. It'll pack a little more punch than our standard issue.
You'll need a crew for that runabout, sir. If you're accepting volunteers, I've got a weapons proficiency rating that...
Level 8, yes. Lieutenant Dax pointed it out in your records. I'll consider it.
I'm ready, sir. Just tell me where I'm needed.
I'd like you to report to Major Kerrig in the holosuites at Quark's bar. Dax has designed a drone simulation that should give us some idea of what we're up against.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have you with us, Ambassador. Just go out.
Mr. Odo.
It's Odo, just Odo.
Your people only have one name? Like Tyrians?
I only have one name, as far as I know.
Sorry. Odo?
Yes, Ambassador. What is it?
I'll have to write a report to the Tyrian Assembly about Ambassador Kerrig's murder.
If you ask me, your Federation is overly fond of reports. But there are a lot of questions to be answered here. Have you determined what drew the Lykotians to him in the first place?
I'm not sure. Maybe they thought robbing an ambassador would be lucrative enough to make the risk worthwhile.
More like they got a shove in his direction. Kimry and Priet sang like Mirafowl once I got them to the brig. Their story is Quark suggested to them that Kerrig might be carrying exotic goods from the Gamma Quadrant. Goods that he'd be very interested in purchasing.
That's not illegal.
Unfortunately, no. According to them, Kerrig was dead when they broke into his quarters.
The Red Lykotians, you mean?
Yes, they killed Yarrow with a molecular inhibitor, the same kind used to murder the ambassador. Knowing Quark, he let both groups of Lykotians know he'd be interested in some incoming merchandise, then let them bid for the details. When he picked Kimry, the Red Lykotians decided to move in on their own. Still, conspiracy to murder. I wonder how that would sound to a Ferengi.
That might be pretty difficult to prove. We don't actually have any hard evidence against Quark, do we?
Nope.
We'll see. When I'm through here, I'll call on our local bartender.
I wanted to talk to you about Ensign Yarrow.
There was nothing you could have done, Ambassador.
No, but she's dead.
I suppose you're right. What exactly are these devices? Some kind of cloaking mechanism?
Not exactly. Lieutenant Dax determined that the refraction mantles are a form of camouflaging technology. May I?
Of course.
Just like the others. The phaser hit destroyed the refraction enabler. Pity.
Pretty sophisticated camouflage. Where did they originate, do we know?
According to Kerrig's logs, they could be an early, more fragile prototype of the Jem'Hadar devices. It's a shame we weren't able to retrieve one intact.
Thanks. I'll catch up with Major Kira now.
Good luck, Ambassador.
Cool. Sounds good to me.